because, hey, look, yo, coaching turnover is hot right now, y'all. It is hot. And the reason why it's hot right now, because you have the official signing day gone. So, you know, you got the December signing day and the February signing day. Now, you're going to also have a Porter signing day, but Porter signing day, you about to start the season, so you ain't really tripping. These first two, December and February, you kind of got to lock in. And then NFL jobs, some coaches leave after the season of college. Some waiting on NFL jobs. Well, hey, Will Harris, he only had one season with the Gators. But check this. My boy took the secondary interceptions from, they only had 3 before he got there. He had 14 this year. He had 14 interceptions. So he out there telling them, get the ball, baby. Take that ball from them boys. So that's what they went out there and did. From 3 turnovers and the secondary to 14. Yeah, you like that. And then check this out, y'all. So you know I be surfing the internet. I be surfing to see what be popping, right? I seen that the high school Armwood is a big-time high school in the state of Florida. They right there in the Central Florida area. Tampa, closer to Tampa, but close to Polk County too. So they got a big-time DB. And hey, they may all have rock with Coach Will Harris. It might be some guys dip and say, hey, Miami, y'all recruit me. I want to go with Coach Harris. Now, will Coach Harris stay there a while? I'm assuming he will. I just feel he will. I don't feel he'll dip. I think he'll ride this one out and he'll do his thing. They got him getting ready to coach the safeties at Miami. But at the same time, the Gators had kind of already hired Tampa area. Yeah. The Gators had already hired Vinny Sereni. I'm saying his name right. They already had him as a co-defensive coordinator and a safeties coach. So that's probably who's going to get the safeties coach job. They just going to go and give it to him. But listen, Will Harris will be missed. But this the coaching turnover, y'all. This what happened in college football. This goes down. Miami got them a dog. Let's look at his history, y'all. Just check out everywhere he done coached. Now, to me, like I said, he a young guy, so I'm pretty sure he was a defensive coordinator at one time. He want to get back to that. I know he wants to get back to that. So he coached with the Los Angeles Chargers in 23. See what I'm saying? Got NFL status up under his belt. In 22, he was with Georgia Southern as a defensive coordinator / DB coach. See what I'm saying? So the man probably want to be a defensive coordinator and may have the dreams of being a head coach. You just never could tell. But when you make it a defensive coordinator, you probably got that going up under your belt. He was at Washington as a DB coach, San Jose State as a DB coach. He looked like he was at a JUCO. Well, that might not be a JUCO, but I thought Dixie College was a JUCO. It might not be. He was like at a D2 coaching. And he got, let's see the guys that he sent to the NFL. He sent 2 to the NFL his first year in Washington, 2 in the second round at Washington, 1 in the 5th round, 1 in the 3rd round, 1 in the 2nd round, 1 in the 1st round, 1 in the 5th round. That boy like that. That boy like that. Hey, when you get the talent and you a good coach, you going to do what you do. So, now the thing is, he is from Cali. Now, he is a Cali boy. So, maybe the dream job is, yes, he in Miami. That's paradise too, but maybe, you know, he from Pasadena. Maybe UCLA is the spot he like eventually want to get to, or USC. But I'm just saying, that's future down the line because he young. So he got time. He definitely got time. But my boy been coaching, man. So you really can't knock it. And he made a come up. He made a come up. Matter of fact, he played at USC. See what I'm saying? I didn't even know that. My boy played at USC. Yeah. USC, UCLA in the long run. Not right now. Miami fans, chill out. Eventually, he going back to the West Coast. I just could see it. Everybody like going back to the crib. Went and jumped into the coaching game and did his thing. He went and did his thing. He even coached with in Snoop Dogg organization. He got something, y'all. He got something. That boy, that's a hard worker right there. This is a hard worker. And he got that defensive coordinator up on his belt. So maybe he'll get an opportunity to be a defensive coordinator at some point. But Walt Harris is him. Walt Harris know how to talk to the players, know how to holler at them. He gonna build them relationships. I'm telling you, it's already guys want to play with him. It's a lot of guys he brought in at Florida. So it's on. Miss Beverly, what's good, Coach Dre? You say that's what happened when they hired DC and he wanted that safety room. Hall wants to be. That's what I'm saying. So all they really had to do, they see the man had DC up on his belt. Why not put the co-DC on him? So maybe University of Miami. Let's see what Miami got going on. Because Miami, hey, them Miami Hurricanes, they been hiring up for that defense. Mario Cristobal know what time it is. Let me see. Let me see what them Hurricanes looking like. Them Hurricanes out there recruiting. Let's see what some of these other little folks saying about him. Say Miami lands Florida DB coach, shocking move. My boy, hey, that boy out there getting it. Let me see what they saying about it. Hold up. Uh-oh. They say Mario Cristobal been wanting to hire. They say he wanted to hire him when he was at Oregon, and he finally got it. Coach Harris only 36, y'all, so he has time to end up being a big-time DC, end up being a big-time head coach. At the rate he's going, he going to get there soon. He will get there soon. So it look like Miami trying to stir up that defense. They got a new defensive coordinator. Look like, well, they got a new safety coach in Coach Harris. They got a new D-line coach in Coach Lewis. Yo, Miami is trying to win, and they know they need that defense right. So Mario Cristobal saying, we going to win this year. We finna get that defense right this year. I can't go out like that. I can't go out like that. So it's looking like them Canes gonna do something. Let me see who Miami play this year. Let me see what their schedule look like. What this schedule look like for Miami. What do they have that'll make it worthwhile? Let me see what these Canes working with. All right. Let me see. So they got week 1. Ooh, they got Notre Dame in Miami, though. So that game should be packed out to the brim. Then they got Bethune. They going to beat the brakes off them. Then they got South Florida in Miami. They should beat the brakes off them. They should. Oh, I did not. Yes, I did. Hey, boy, Will Harris got to face them Gators just like he faced Miami this past year. Now he facing Florida this year. So he got Florida September the 20th. They come to Miami. So every time he played home, whoever he was home with, that's who had the home game. He was at Florida, they had the home game. Now he at Miami, they got the home game. All right. So he got Miami. Then they got Florida State and Tallahassee. Got Louisville at the crib. Stanford at the crib. They got to go to SMU. Syracuse at the crib. You know they're going to want to get them back. NC State at the crib. Virginia Tech up there. And it's going to be cold. Woo! And they got Pittsburgh up there. And it's going to be cold. So, look, I tell y'all this. Miami plays one. Let me tell you how many games they play in the state of Florida. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These boys played 9 games in the state of Florida. And they go to Dallas, Texas, which could feel like a Florida game. And then they got 2 cold games. Now, in them 2 cold games, y'all, hey, Miami, I don't know what y'all gonna do, but I'm counting them as L's. You know that. That's the cold. I'm gonna count everything else. I'm gonna say everything else y'all can get. I'm gonna say everything else y'all get. I know SMU gonna be hard. Syracuse gonna fight. Louisville gonna fight. Stanford gonna fight too. I don't know what Florida State gonna do. Florida gonna fight, and Notre Dame gonna fight. But you got everybody. Yo, them boys only played 3 games out the state. God, dog. They in the state. Listen, and they at Miami, like playing in Miami. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They play 8 games in Miami. Then 1 in Tallahassee. That's made 9. Dallas, Texas, to me, in November, probably going to be a warm game. So that's 10 games in good weather. So they play 10 games in good weather. And last 2 games is brutal. Brutal! November the 22nd at Virginia Tech. Blacksburg going to be cold. And Pittsburgh on November the 29th. That's going to be cold. God, dog. Virginia, appreciate it. Virginia, you said Miami's building power. They sure trying to get it. Mario Cristobal, my barber. I should have got a haircut tonight, but I ain't get one. I go wash it up real quick tonight and make it look good. But yeah, my barber said that all Miami was missing this past year, or the past few years, has been a lockdown defense. Well, they got Minnesota defensive coordinator. Now, with Minnesota defensive coordinator, PJ Flatt always have him a solid guy. Let me see what Minnesota record was. Not that that's going to be a true reflection on him, but that doesn't have to be a true reflection of the defensive coordinator. But let's just check it out. Let's see what Flack did. Because I like Flack. I almost followed Flack. I kind of did follow him. But it just, something about Minnesota it just didn't quite roll with me like that. All right, let's see what they did this past year. Now, again, that doesn't mean that they went 8-5. 8-5. Let's see what they played. Oh, I got my book. Hold on. Minnesota went 8-5. Let's see who they played this year. Is it a good 8-5 or is it a fake 8-5? 128. Page 128. Let's see. Minnesota played North Carolina, Rhode Island, Nevada, Iowa, Michigan, USC, UCLA, Maryland, Illinois, Rutgers, Penn State, and Wisconsin. Them some solid games. Them solid games right there. I could give him that. Let me see what it looked like. Let me see what the record was. Well, I saw the record, but let me see what did they actually do. Let's see what they actually truly did this past year. Who did they beat? And was it convincing? Now, I know their quarterback was solid, but I don't think their quarterback was like that. Hold on. Hold on, computer trying to load. Well, I'm just telling y'all. Let me see. They don't even want to show me the games from last year. I don't get that. Hold on, y'all. Let me look. One more thing. Let me see what y'all talking about while I look. Ryan, what's good? Yeah, Coach Dre. Hey, they got something with Will Harris. That man finna get his recruit on. Yeah, they don't want to show me their record. Let me see. Yeah, they ain't let me see that record. They ain't let me see that record. All right, hold up. Here you go. All right, they lost to North Carolina, 19-17. That could have been a win. They lost to Iowa. Iowa beat them. They lost to Michigan. They could have beat Michigan. They lost to Rutgers. They could have beat them. They lost to Penn State. Could have beat them. Ooh, we might have something now. Oh, and they played Virginia Tech. Now, I don't know if the defensive coordinator stayed to that game, but they played Virginia Tech and beat them. So, the coach might already have a good rapport on what Michigan going to do. I mean, not Michigan, but Virginia Tech. So, yeah. If that defensive coordinator like that, add in Will Harris, add in Damian Lewis, it's a wrap. It is a wrap. They have something. And we already know that Will Harris is a good recruiter. Some of them guys may back out them commitments, yo. They might slide down to Miami. Like, hey, my coach gone, I'm gone. And I seen earlier today, we had, on Texas football with Colamore, because you know I got another channel. They running back coach left. They had a guy about to come on a visit. He canceled his visit because the running back coach went to the NFL with the Detroit Lions. So you can have guys looking at Florida like, man, I might dip. He the reason I came. Now, me and my business partner always go to this. Mike Fizz, we always talk about this. Bro, do you go to the university because of university or you go because the coach? I always feel it's the coach. He always say you should go to the school, but the coach sort of kind of make the school. So that's where I'm always be at that. Hey, blessings to y'all. I just want to ride out with y'all. Holla, holla, holla.